Morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Market Report brought to you by Mike. Today is Friday, July 1st, upcoming 4th of July weekend here in the U.S. Hope you guys got some great, safe plans for the weekend here. The market will be closing today at 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so things will kind of dwindle down a little bit. And then, of course, we'll be closed on Monday, so I won't be back on until Tuesday. Okay, so today we do got a couple economic data here. We'll start with the market PMI. This is manufacturing numbers. So anything above 50 is considered expansion. So we had here back in May 50.7. So we're just treading the expansion section before it goes into contraction. And then it did increase to 51.3 in the month of June. So pretty good numbers there. Another manufacturing number is called the ISM manufacturing for the month of June as well. So again, also anything above 50 is considered expansion. We had a 51.3 back in May. And forecast is supposed to be in that same range at 51.2, and it jumped up to 53.2. So of course we're gonna like those numbers. That's a pretty big spike right there. However, on the construction spending side of things, we had a negative 2% back in April, and we were supposed to go up to about a 0.5% increase for the month of May, and it still contracted at negative 0.8%. So obviously construction spending is not good, but it's not really a high impact on what the market would do. They're going to be looking at these manufacturing numbers, which are all good here. Stock market's up as a result. Today's going to be a slow day, as a lot of the big hedge fund guys are already taking off on their long vacation here. Because there's little activity in the market, we can get some pretty big swings here. So be very careful if you're playing the market today, as the activity transactions decrease, that we can have bigger market switch changes here. We do have a few Fed speakers speaking today, and one of them that did speak earlier today was Stanley Fischer out of Dallas, and he did mention that he sees the economy improving. So whether that's still long term or short term, that's going to be to be debated. A lot of economists are thinking that we could be heading into a recession here over the next 12 months. So he could be speaking in the very near term, whereas things could quickly change, especially where we haven't really felt the whole Brexit thing here. They're kind of moving off the panic button, so to speak. So it's kind of like what you're seeing in the stock market is that quick little rally, but it's going to be kind of a false rally in the sense that they're just grabbing stuff that won't be affected by a Brexit on there. But long term, you're going to see this kind of really pushing the stock market down. Also across Europe, we're seeing a lot of record levels in low bond yields across Europe, and as a result, we're a lot of the investors are expecting some the central banks to be kind of kicking in some type of stimulation programs to kind of help ease these concerns of what the Brexit would be coming in. So stay tuned to that as well. Bond market today, we actually jumped up quite a bit here, as you can see, and they do have marked for a price change here because as you can see, this little long tail, we closed that gap. We had a huge opening gap, which this long tail actually helped us out a bit. Usually when we have gaps, like at some point this will get closed here, but usually when we have a gap, it gets closed at some point, which this pretty much did today, but it has pulled back. We're up about 12 basis points higher than we left off. So this is primarily for people who are sorry about that, on the East Coast. So East Coast usually gets it 3 hours ahead of the rest of us on the West Coast here. So people on the East Coast, because they started off later or started much earlier, they had better pricing as a result. So as we, but again, this was just this came in down here and then it pulled back again. So there may be lenders who are holding off on their price changes here today. But right now, rates again are improving from where we left off on yesterday. All right, folks. Hey, have a great long weekend. I hope you guys stay safe, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.